Hey yarn lovers, guess what? It's Crotoria o'clock. Welcome back to Crochet by Enkay, your cozy corner for all things crochet. I am Enkay, and in today's tutorial we're going to be diving into the world of crochet stitches. So whether you're a total beginner or brushing up your skills, these 9 basic stitches will help you build the foundation for almost any project you come across in crocheting. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this channel. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss any content on crocheting. So sit back, relax, and let's learn together. Thank you. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be using the yaya yarn and a hook. That's all we need. For me, I'm going to be using the 4.5mm hook. You can decide to choose whatever hook works for you. The only difference is that the smaller the hook, the tighter the stitches, and the bigger, the looser the stitches. So, and then our yarn, this is yaya yarn. It's a Nigerian product, readily available and affordable in Nigeria. So if you're working with me in Nigeria, you can go ahead and use your yaya yarn. But if you're viewing from outside Nigeria, whatever yarn you have works. We just want to learn the various stitches in crochet, so it doesn't matter. Pick whatever yarn you have and whatever hook you're comfortable with, and let's work together. The first stitch I'm going to be showing you how to make is called a chain stitch. Now the chain stitch is very important in crochet because most projects starts with the chain stitch as its first row. You can use chain stitch to increase length when you want to move into another row, and you can use chain stitch to separate different patterns from each other. So to make your chain stitch, we're going to start with a knot. Like so. And then it's basically pulling loops through each other. To whatever length of your desire. Now this is what we call chain stitch in crochet. Now the next stitch I'm going to be showing you is called the slip stitch. Now the slip stitch is great for joining rounds or moving your yarn without adding height. Like if you want to work in a stitch that is maybe after the stitch right in front of you, you can use slip stitch to get to that stitch. So this is how the slip stitch is done. Now for instance, I have this chain and I want to join. So for slip stitch now, I'm going to come here, yarn, pull it out. Sorry, I'm going to come here, yarn over and pull through. I'll do that again. For slip stitch, you can use slip stitch to join a circle or to move to a chain that you need to work on without adding height. So for slip stitch, I want to join this to become a round chain. So I'm going to come in here, pull through and pull through. That's what a slip stitch does for you. I'm going to show you one more time. You walk in here, you pull through, and then you pull through. That's how we do the slip stitch. Now let's assume I don't want to walk in the next 5 chains, but I need to create a double crochet in the 6th one. So I'm going to slip stitch into the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is the 6th one where I want to work in. I make either my double crochet or half double crochet there, and that's what slip stitch does. Now we had slip stitch all around here up until where we needed to make a double crochet. So that's what the slip stitch does. For stitch number 3, now this is called the single crochet stitch. For the single crochet stitch, we already have our foundation chain. To work the single crochet stitch, you don't have to yarn over before you go in. For the single crochet stitch, you just walk into the first stitch, pull up your yarn, and then pull through all 2. That's your single crochet stitch. You insert into your stitch, pull up a yarn, and pull through all 2. Pull through all 2. And insert, pull up the yarn, and pull through all 2. You go into your stitch, pull up the yarn, and pull through all 2. So sorry, I'm too used to double crochet stitch. And at the final one, and this is what your single crochet stitch looks like. For our stitch number 4, this is called the half double crochet. Now for half double crochet stitch, we start by yarning over, then we go into the stitch, pull up the yarn, and then we pull through all 3. I'm going to do it again. For half double crochet, we yarn over like this, then we go into the stitch we want to work on, pull the yarn up, and then we pull through all three. Now this is what half double crochet stitch looks like. Stitch number 5. This stitch is called the stitch number 5. This stitch is called the double crochet stitch. And for double crochet stitch, this is how it's done. I'll do it again. You yarn over, you go into the stitch, pull up the yarn, pull through the first 2, and then you pull through the final 2. You walk into the stitch, you walk into the stitch, you pull up the yarn, you pull through the first 2 yarns, and then you pull through the final 2. That's double crochet. Walk into the stitch, you pull up the yarn, you pull through the first 2 and the final 2. And this is what the double crochet stitch looks like. Our stitch number 6 is called the treble crochet stitch. Now for the treble crochet stitch, notice that I've been skipping some chains whenever I want to start a stitch. So for single crochet stitch, you are going to skip 2 before you start. For half double crochet, you're going to skip 2. For double crochet stitch, you're going to skip 3, as I did in the previous one. Now for treble crochet, you're going to skip 4 chains. This is the first one, the second, third, fourth. Now into the 5th chain, you're going to yarn over twice. 1, 2, then into the 5th. You pull up the yarn, pull off 2, pull off 2 again, and then you pull off the final 2. I'm going to do it again. 2 yarns, go into the stitch, pull up the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through the final 2. So you're going to be pulling through 2 yarns till you have only 2 left on your hook. Let's go again. Yarn over twice, go into the stitch, pull up the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through the final 2. Now the reason why we skipped 4 chains is because this is supposed to stand in as the first treble crochet, so we have the height. So let's finish up with the chain we have. This is what a treble stitch looks like. For stitch number 7. This is called front post double crochet. I already have a row to work on, because for the front post double crochet you can only work with it on existing row. So I already made this row so that we can do the front post double crochet on it. So to start the front post double crochet, I'm going to be chaining 3 so that I can walk into this pre-existing row. So for front post double crochet, you're going to yarn over. Now instead of walking into this loop, this stitch, we're going to be going in this way. And this is called front post double crochet. I'll do it again. We'll go in this way. And for the last, you just go in at the top and make your double crochet. And this is what we call the front post double crochet. For stitch number 8, same rule applies. It is called back post double crochet. It has to be worked on an already existing pattern. So for back post double crochet, this is how it is done. Instead of walking into the front, we go through the back. And then for the final one, we just work in on the top. And this is called the Backpost double crochet stitch. And when you turn it around, it looks like a front post double crochet stitch. So the trick here is, if you are going to be working a front post double crochet stitch, whenever you turn your back, you turn your project to the back, you're going to work in a back double crochet stitch. And when you're working in the front, you're going to be working in front post double crochet stitch. Now for the final stitch, I'm still going to be using this existing rows to show you the final stitch, and that is called the front and back post double crochet stitch. Now for the front and back post double crochet stitch, you work in a front post double crochet stitch and you work in a back post. So you're going to be alternating the two different stitches, front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, back post. So this is what alternating the two will give you. Front post and back post stitch. You see it's different from this. What you have here is different from what you have here. So that's about it. So these are the 9 essential crochet stitches that you need to know as a crocheter. And if you found any of the stitches interesting, please let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and tap on the bell for more crochet content. So we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy crocheting. Bye.